Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to another episode of the 99 Names of Allah. It's me, John Fontain, and today we're going to be going through another 4 names of Allah. And the first one is Al-Qābiḍ. Al-Qābiḍ is the withholder. Al-Qābiḍ is the one who has the right to withhold the provision. He can withhold provision from his servants due to his wisdom and his subtle kindness. SubhanAllah, we mentioned in a previous episode that sometimes you're making dua and you're wondering why Allah is not answering my dua. It's because He is Al-Qābiḍ. He can withhold that because of His hikmah and His subtle kindness. That maybe if this thing you're making dua for was granted to you, maybe it would kill you. Maybe if you was granted the BMW at the age of 18 years old, maybe you'll go in a car crash and lose your legs. Because Allah is Al-Alim. He knows what you're going to do with it. SubhanAllah, He knows the way you are. He knows whether this dua, this thing you're seeking, is good for you or not. And out of His mercy and kindness, Al-Qābiḍ, the one who withholds the provision, can choose to withhold that provision to grant it you at a later date, or to answer your dua in a different way, maybe by protecting you from another evil. So Al-Qābiḍ is the one who is in charge of the provision, who has the right and the ability to withhold the provision, because He is the one who is totally in charge of the provision to His servants and to His creatures. Al-Qābiḍ is also the one who is responsible. He takes your soul at death. This is also your provision of your life. Al-Qābiḍ, Allah, Al-Qābiḍ is the one who can remove that provision and ultimately remove your soul, which is ending your life on this earth. The next name is Al-Bāsiṭ. Al-Bāsiṭ is the one who grants ample provision. He's the one who grants ample provision. SubhanAllah, sometimes you don't even make dua and Allah provides and provides. Sometimes you're wondering, what have I done to preserve this provision? SubhanAllah, because Allah is Al-Bāsiṭ, the one who grants the provision, lots and lots of provision to His servants and the whole creation. He is the one that provides the souls for the bodies, provides your life in the first place. Al-Bāsiṭ is the one who provides ample provision, and by extension your life, your soul, and all this provision in your life. SubhanAllah. You have Al-Qābiḍ, the one who can withhold, and Al-Bāsiṭ, the one who grants the provision. SubhanAllah. The next one is Al-Muqaddim. Al-Muqaddim is the one who gives precedence to certain things. Now Allah may have a preference for this, He may have a preference for that, He may choose one person over the other, one qadr over the other for certain people. Certain people have been blessed amongst others. Some people have been blessed with martyrdom. Some people have been blessed with martyrdom. Look at Khalid bin Walid. He was one of the warriors of Islam. He was seeking martyrdom because he knew the reality of the rewards. And he died of a cold, a common cold, a fever. SubhanAllah. Yet he was seeking martyrdom. He was brave. But Allah chose that he dies in a different way, because Allah gives precedence for who He wants. He cannot be questioned about this. Some people may be millionaires, some people may be poor, some people may have higher status than others. That's just how it is. Of course, we're equal in the sight of Allah in terms of spirituality. One who is higher than the other is based on his good deeds and his niyyah, his actions and his niyyah. But the reality is that in terms of provision, like we spoke about, Allah is Al-Qābiḍ, the one who can restrain, the one who can withhold the provision and Al-Bāsiṭ, the one who can grant provision. This all comes down to Al-Muqaddim, the preference and the precedence which Allah gives to who He wants and to what He wants and to what creatures He wants. SubhanAllah. Allah gives precedence to the things and the ones He loves. He might give precedence for something because of His wisdom. He knows that it's the right thing to do at the right time. SubhanAllah. This is Al-Muqaddim. And this leads us to the final name, which is also related to these three names, which is Al-Mu'akhir. Al-Mu'akhir is the one who delays, the one who puts far away, the one who sets back. Sometimes Allah, due to His wisdom, due to what precedence He wants to give to the ones He loves, He might decide to put things back. He may delay provision. He may delay answering salah. He may delay provision. He may delay answering du'as due to His wisdom. This is Al-Mu'akhir, the one who delays. There's wisdom in delaying. Look at the one, subhanAllah, Allah delays punishing you. Al-Mu'akhir, he sets these things back so that you have chance to repent. SubhanAllah. This is also out of the mercy and the wisdom of Allah. So today we went through Al-Qābiḍ, which is the withholder of provision, the one who withholds. Al-Bāsiṭ, the one who grants ample provision when and how He wishes. Al-Muqaddim, the one who gives precedence to what He wills, what He loves, and He's not questioned about that. And He's also Al-Mu'akhir, the one who delays. SubhanAllah. So think about and ponder on these names, especially think about them when you're making dua. You can understand that you're making dua to Al-Alim, the one who is all-knowing, Al-Hakim, the one who is all-wise. And when you know this and you put it into perspective, you know that Allah may be delaying certain provision or delaying answering your du'as for a certain reason, because He knows what is best for you. So subhanAllah, please take into consideration these things when you're making dua. Don't get disheartened thinking, why is Allah not answering my du'as? Know that He is the one who holds back provision. He is the one who decides to grant that provision. He is the one who gives it to who He wills, when He wants, how He wants, and He is also one who can delay these things, all due to His wisdom and mercy and knowledge. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.